We're here at the Indiana Guitar Show, and Broderick has brought us a beauty. Every guitar has a story. This one has more than one, I think. What are we looking at here?
We're looking at a 1949 Fender neck. So that was the first year they carved these necks at the Fender factory. The Broadcaster actually came out in 1950. So this neck was carved in 49, 749 on the neck heel. And it's an all original neck. I got it in a box with this body. This is a 55 body and with the stuff that goes with it. And I put it together. It came from an old gentleman in Philadelphia. And I didn't even notice that the neck was a 49 until I was putting it together. And that's very unusual. So I contacted a few people. I contacted this gentleman named Nacho in Spain who wrote the book on black guard Telecasters. I've got a white guard on this, but this would originally had a black guard, of course. So it's just a real cool guitar.
Let's look at the back of it.
Yeah, it's light as a feather.
Oh,
plays
it is.
great.
It'd be great to play that guitar.
I just had this at the Nashville Guitar Show, and I took it down to Nashville just to show a couple people because I was trying to find out about the neck, and so I handed this to Vince Gill, and he grabbed a hold of the neck and went, "Broadcaster, it needs new frets." And so he has a couple of necks like this. So these early necks have a certain profile. It has what I call a boat neck, but it's kind of a delicate neck, beautiful neck, plays great, and it's just a real rare bird. I've never seen another 1949 neck. A fella up in New York City had one on an original Pinecaster. It was the 6th guitar ever built, and it had a 49 neck. And he tried to buy this off me, but he wouldn't tell me anything about it. He has a guitar shop in New York City, and I said, "Tell me about this neck," and he said, "I want to buy it. How much you want for it?" And I just said, "I just want to find out about it. I don't want to sell it right now." So I took it to Nashville. And
this is a Guitar Show veteran,
yeah.
You can tell.
So a few fellas that really know their stuff looked at it in Nashville, loved it. So it's just a cool thing. I'll probably keep it and play it till the frets are completely worn out. But fun guitar. You're not going to find too many 1949 Telecaster necks laying around. Or this would be actually a Broadcaster.
So if you were ever going to sell it, what would you go? I'll take.
Brad Paisley asked me that, and I'm an idiot because my buddy that looked at it in Connecticut offered me $30,000 for it, and I told him no. So I went down to the show. I didn't want to sell it because I don't know anything about it. So Brad Paisley was in my booth. My wife and I are sitting there, and he goes, "Well, what do you want for it?" And he started asking me, and I said, "I don't know, man." And he said, "Do you have a picture of the heel?" So I got on my phone, and my picture of the heel was way back in my photos. Brad Paisley and his entourage stood there for 5 minutes while I scrolled through my phone trying to find
this guitar.
Yeah, and he was asking me questions, and I was blowing him off. And my wife goes, "You were so rude to him." And I said, "I was trying to find the picture." And he's like, "Well, tell me about the neck." And I'm like, "Well, just a minute, I'll find the neck picture." I was like, "It's Brad Paisley, And eventually he goes, "Well, I'll come back later." He stood there for 5 minutes, and my wife goes, "I can't believe you did that to Brad Paisley." And I'm like, I was like brain fog. I was like, "Brad, I'll find it for you." And so anyway, it was fun. The Nashville show and this show have been great and really kind of restored my faith in guitar shows because I love guitars.
That is a great guitar story. This guitar held Brad Paisley's attention for a very long time.
Well,
and you still have the guitar.
Everybody done it. Chris Stapleton played this and loved it. And that was the thing about this Nashville show. They were so sweet. Vince Gill was like taking pictures with everybody. He sat next to my booth for 2 hours talking to people and letting people take pictures with him. And Chris Stapleton, he was in my booth and he was the nicest gentleman and just not like you'd think. No Hollywood attitudes. The people were so nice and all these cool stars are coming and just talking to you. It was real cool.
So that's the power of a guitar.
Yeah. That brings us all together.
So
baby.
More than $30,000 to get this guitar from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably play it. I love Telecasters, and I still play out a bit. So I'll probably wear it out, and then I'll think about selling it.
That's a good guitar story.